Just a quick spoiler warning, you're about to watch the grand final of the World Championship 2023, which happened a few days ago. And if you don't want to get spoiled and still want to watch all the games before that, either new on VODs or on my second channel, then I would advise you to turn off this video right now. And if not, then I hope you guys enjoy this grand final between the two best teams in the entire world. We have officially made it to the grand finals of the World Championship in 2023. Luminosity Gaming from the winner bracket against Omo Abyssinian from the loser bracket, the team from the Philippines. And we have Hooper Lepros being banned. It's going to be best of 5. Left side, we have Umbreon, Inteleon, Zoroark. Considering the Comfey now for Overlord. And Rin is going to try and maybe go for the Zacian. Let's do so. Two very strong Comfey targets as well. In Zoroark and in the Zacian. Right side, almost going to keep picking up the Trevenant with that Leafeon. Blastoise that they like so much. Clefairy just picking their comfort picks over and over again. Also, Zoroark Comfey got a secret buff on the latest patch. When you Illusion now as Zoroark, the Comfey no longer falls off. It used to. So they fixed this interaction, and Comfey always stays on Zoroark now, even if he goes into the Illusion stage. So they actually buffed this combo. And Shua again going for the Icy Wind Glaceon. Also had a lot of success with it so far. So a lot of comfort picks on both teams actually. CrisHeroes keeps playing the Inteleon. Currently just the best attacker Pokemon. Even though it sometimes doesn't perform quite well, it still just does way too much damage. And then Glaceon, the comfort for sure, with that Icy Wind, which has just incredible late game. I'm a bit worried for Omo though. I feel like if Zacian gets ahead with a Comfey, it might just be lights out. They don't have a lot of things to deal with the Zacian. Against Zoroark, they have also only mainly Gravity. Besides Gravity, I feel like Overlord's gonna have a good time if he performs well, which I mean, this guy on LAN tournaments, as we all have known now, is a different kind of beast. And yeah, putting out the Zoroark, let's see if we can snowball the game in the early game. Like, early game is gonna be very rough for Omo, I feel like. Very strong lanes coming out of AG. They have bot lane, the Water Gun and Umbreon. Top, they have Zacian. Jungle, they're gonna have Feint Attack Zoroark, so that is very strong laning. The Trevenant is not going to have a good time. The EVs, of course, if we get to level 4 very fast, are going to be fine, but they still need a bit of more experience. Leafeon of level 4 is of course going to be good, but Glaceon does need level 4 and level 6, but especially level 6 much more, to be able to keep those Icy Wind stacks up and the crystals. And now, already there's level 4 now for the Leafeon, getting it quite early on. And he's going to contest CrisHeroes on this last hits. Umbreon on the right side is going to get another stack in, and actually gets the full level 4 evolution already done quite early on. I think Water Gun, no, almost did snipe it away, but not quite. And now Rin's going to go very aggressive, almost level 5 already, but the stun of the Water Gun allows him not to get the last hit. There's a Feint Attack going in, it's going to miss the first slash. The Feint Attack is going to fail, Solar Blade's being charged up, but he has to activate it. You can't cancel Feint Solar Blade once it's charged up, and there's the first kill ready for Overlord. Starting off the game. Starting off the grand final with Overlord getting a KO. Who else? Rin now very close to level 5. He's gonna just activate his passive to get some of these Altaria. Trying to go for the big one, but a double evolution now for Omo after getting that Altaria. Gonna keep auto-attacking, but against the Wartortle, Clefable needs a lot of damage now to actually, you know, get anyone down up here. Sure, heading back to the center area on the way to level 6. Clefable is just here just in case the Rock is invading. But Overlord just taking the left side on his way to level 7. I actually didn't see what Umbreon has right now. I kind of didn't pay attention to it, if it's foul play or mean look. But I think it's foul play, right? 20 points, almost going for Overlord, but they're going to stop it for now. He has to slash away. And he's going to use the Feint Attack onto the bunny. And go back to the left side. Rin taking a lot of damage. Comfey's going to heal him back up a tiny bit. And we have Slasher being very aggressive there. Looking maybe for an invade. Checking if the enemy jungle camps up. And just getting rid of knowing if it's up, if they're going to be up or not. I'm actually getting taken down though now. They just chase it down. It doesn't get away. And now Overlord's going to score a lot of points though. Their top's completely left alone. They're almost going for the spot push. They're going to get 22, 18 points in as well. Another 10, another 6. And it puts them into a small point lead in this early game. With that 4-man push onto the spot goal. But Overlord's going to maybe go for the Spit Altaria. They're still up. He's going to get the Altaria. It's going to hit level 8 from this one. And he's already the first one to hit level 8. Needs one more level. The Leafeon's getting close to, or the evolutions are getting close to 8 for the Unite moves. So Overlord has to hurry up to maybe get to level 9. Let's see what they're going to do. He's going to keep on stacking his attack rate. Picks up another point right here. Another 2 points. There's more points on the ground. And he's just going to fully stack his attack rate right here. Leafeon level 8. Glaceon level 8. Glaceon is top lane though. Meanlook is going to go down. Onto the Clefable. We'll start basic attacking. But I think they're just going to straight up go for this. They're not going to... Doesn't look like AG wants to fight for this. Zacian coming in now. Maybe do so. But against the Solar Blade, not sure if they have enough last hitting. Or Meanlook is going to land, so maybe they can burst it down now. He's going to go for the double Sacred Sword. Can they burst it down? And he gets it with the Sacred Sword. Trevenant doesn't go into the Sacred Sword. Has no chance of last hitting. Rin is going to fall right here. Elo's also going to fall. I mean, Slash is going to fall. It's 2 KOs though for Omo. And Overlord looking for the KO, but he's stuck in the gravity. Can't move right now. He's stunned again. Tries to get away. Has to use the Unite move, but I think he's going to get taken down. He does get 1 KO in exchange with CrisHeroes, but it's going to be bad news for AG right now. I think CrisHeroes is also going to fall. And it's going to make the Comfy detach. But looks like Comfy will be looking at Grass Knot to actually get Glaceon into range and stop the cap from happening. There's a Meanlook happening. Another Grass Knot being hit by Elo, doing a lot of damage. Grass Knot getting a lot of value right there. Is able to stop 40 points from going in. And yeah, Overlord is getting perma-stunned there. Dash into gravity. Now working on this Regieleki. Blastoise is level 9. Could look for a... maybe steal. Zorak diving in. Looking, he just obliterates Leafeon. Leafeon not even reacting to it. Just goes down to the Shadow Claw stuns. And now we have the Regieleki walking in. And they can score a few points right here, depending on what they who wants to score. Overlord can take it. 19 points going for Inteleon. Maybe they don't even do it and not break the goal. Let's see what they're going to do. Overlord's going to pick up maybe a few more coins. Armin's going to score 16. Like, breaking this goal doesn't really do all too much anyways right now. Oh, Blastoise goes down. Nice illusion there to dodge away from it, but Leafeon is going to be too much damage. And they're going to get taken down. Double KO for the Leafeon. They're going to chase down CrisHeroes as well. 3 KOs for Omo. And now they're going to return the point favor. 28 and 40 points will go in. And that puts Omo into a 74-point lead in the first 5 minutes. I think it's fine not to break the top goal though there. They just didn't want to give them free experience. They didn't have a big overcap. But in the end, doing the Regieleki then was maybe a waste of time. Bot objective spawning in just 2 seconds. We have 5 units on the left side. We have 2 unites on the right side. So Omo might decide not to actually go for this fight. Oh, there's another Horny on the CrisHeroes. He gets Woodhammered, stuck in the gravity. Can't escape right now. And he just gets caught by the Trevenant who somehow snuck up behind him. And gets caught Tempest. Always somehow ends up flanking with this Trevenant. Zorak is diving in, but he's already taking a lot of damage from the Icy Wind. He's going to look for Glaceon into the Ignite move. Does he have enough damage? Glaceon barely gets away from the range of the Ignite move of Zorak. He's going to try to dash in when he gets the dash in. He gets the KO onto Glaceon, but he's going to fall. Comfy attaches to Zacian. He's at least able to get out. But yeah, they're keeping Overlord in check quite well right now. He's not really finding those KOs up against Gravity. It's just so difficult to play. It's just put down in team fight. If you don't have full heal up, you can't really fight. So, and it's just gonna get worse on Gravity Plus as well. Gravity put down on Rin now, but Rin is just fighting him. Clefable, I think, was trying a bit too hard here. Just gets sliced down. And looks like Rin might be the one that has to carry this game again. Goes in with agility, now maybe trying a bit too hard. Goes into the Ignite move, going to try to slice on Glaceon. Agility to the right side, but he doesn't have enough damage. Overlord is here, doesn't save his Comfey, but goes for, no, he's going to miss up the feint attack. And Glaceon's going to live, goes for the final feint attack onto Leafeon. Overlord gets Comfey killed and doesn't even get the KO onto Glaceon. Ooh, that was probably the worst play we have seen of Overlord this entire tournament. But nothing to worry about yet, it's just the first game of the grand final. I think he thought he had Glaceon, but Glaceon lived on 1 HP. And I remember this. This was like a grand final in the NA Regionals where Overlord picked Zorak, get completely shut down in the first 2 games, and then stopped picking Zorak for the entire grand final afterwards, where TTV crushed his entire confidence on this Pokemon. And it just went downhill for AG. I hope we don't have a repetitive story. And I hope this is not going to repeat itself. So... gonna clear the Regieleki right here. Rin on his way to level 13 is going to hit it right now. Zorak's level 13 as well. There's a Gravity put down. So they're getting stunned by just walking into it. But he's gonna try to chase on Clefable and he's going to get it. Picks away the annoying pink blob. We have 3 level 13s on the right side. Looking good for Oma. They're going to try to take down Zambrion right now. Battle Spot doing a lot of damage, but not enough for the KO. And we're heading into the first final stretch of this grand final. 5 seconds to go. Overlord going with Feint Attack combo on the NDD. Getting close to 14. Might pick up a rip buff as well right here. Looks like neither team really wants to just go for a straight up rip. 60 point leads there for Omo. 14 for Glaceon. The Ice Beam Glaceon I feel like is very undervalued by a lot of teams. It does so much damage. Oh, but he loses his shards right now. Has to bid them back up. Has to pick up the blue buff. If you have no emblems, you actually need blue buff as well in this late game to keep up the ice shards. And now he should be in... Yeah, now he has enough cooldown reduction with that Shell and the energy amplifier to keep up all the 8 crystals all the time. So he doesn't have to bid them back up. He's kind of scared right now. He doesn't know where Zoroark is. Pokes fast a tiny bit. Leafeon is looking for the back up on top. Overlord now look for the engage. Gravity's put down. Maybe when this Gravity is gone, he's gonna just send it. But now Gravity's gonna be up soon again. Looking for the engage. Now there's Gravity put down. He's gonna dash into it. He's gonna get turned down. He's gonna use the Unstoppable of the Fully dashing around, but can't quite connect anything. Fully is now on cooldown. And but we have a point lead now for the side of AG. Gonna jump onto Glaceon into the Night Move. Gonna try to take him down. Grassrot is going to connect. He's gonna score 20 points and also another 20 with that Comfey. They're just gonna try to score some points right here. Gravity's put down, but he doesn't have Fully right now. Let's be careful. Comfey Night Move being used. Trying to dash around. Comfey Knight tries to heal him up. Feint Attack across Leafeon. Gets away for now. Grassrot is gonna lock down the Glaceon. Overlord trying to get away, but oh no, he can't get away. 35 seconds are left. What is Omo gonna do right now? These points puts AG back into the lead. Are they gonna go for this Rayquaza? I think so. He was dashing around, trying to score points. 20 point leads. The Rayquaza is going to fall right here. For sure. Who's going to secure this? The question. Ice Beam Glaceon. They're going to try to go for the Glaceon. They're going to get the Glaceon. Almost losing that carry. They still have Blastoise Unite and the Leaf, the Solar Blade, and it's going to not get it. Then Inteleon Auto Attack gets it. The Solar Blade is not enough damage. They're going to try and score some more points if they can even so. CrisHeroes running towards the enemy base right now. He's going to make it. He's going to put the final 100 points in. And AG with that. Oh, no, he doesn't actually, but I think it was enough still. They were head, right? He's going to pick the first win in this grand final. Draft for game number 2. Left side we have Omo now with a Hooper, Trevenant, Leafeon, Slowbro, Glaceon. Again, going for comfort picks, but Luminosity with that Venusaur for Overlord. Bringing out the Beamosaur again with that Solar Beam bit. Umbreon, Blastoise now for Rin, which I hope is going to do well. Inteleon and Blissey with that Shedinja doll for Slash. We now have Overlord on that Venusaur, which again looked very good early on. He carried the game very hard with it. And going to take over this area here. Razor Leaf on 2 jungle camps for even faster clear. But again, we have the invade from Hooper happening towards the blue buff. And Overlord has to start auto-taking it. He has a lot of auto-tech damage early on with that boost auto-tech. And look, he's just chunking down Hooper quite fast. Has a boost auto-tech ready right now. Is waiting just for it to get low. I'm just going to do maybe a seed into the boost auto-tech, but no, CrisHeroes just comes in with that water gun and yoinks it away. But now he's just going to try to force for the KO to the Bulbasaur, who has the eject button across the wall, back to safety. But CrisHeroes at least secures the blue buff. But it's going to slow down Overlord by quite a lot. Hooper's still around as well. He's just going to go for the red buff straight up. And it's not going to be a fun time, but Elo's not going to use the X speed and try to help out Overlord. Someone help out this pure Bulbasaur, man. Someone help him out. He's being invaded on. Elo's not running over, but they really can't just do anything about it. It's just so annoying with the super in the early game. There's nothing you can do about it. And the red buff's not going to go down. They're just wasting time. Like, he has XP share. He's not losing out too much. But the rest are for sure losing a lot of things. And he hits level 5 now though. But he couldn't be part of any of the Ataria fights, which is going to lose him a lot of experience. 5.5 though, of course. But Glaceon is not much further ahead. But the thing is now that those buffs have been delayed. Those buffs are going to respawn much later as well. Which is going to cost Overlord a lot of XP in the long run. Some more scores going in. Umbreon stacking up the cookie. But yeah, what is Rin? Rin's going for the water spout. He was playing Surf Hydro Pump a lot this tournament, but I'm happy to see the water spout instead. I think it has had much more success going for the more damage a bit for this Blastoise. Jumping in here with the Solar Blade. CrisHeroes has the eject button away, getting very low on HP. Icy Wind. Basic attack will be getting the KO onto the Inteleon, and he's going to get dropped. Is that the first KO of the game? I think so, right? Elo trying to protect the jungle entrance. Okay, Super's going to go for some shenanigans again. And, yeah. Overlord getting close to that level 7. Or the beam. And we have the next Ataria spawn. But again, because of the jungle buffs being delayed, he can't even be at the Ataria spawn. He's going to be a bit late for it. But there's only Slowbro up here, so he's still going to be, I guess, just in time. He's going to beam the Swablues, take them down. And it's going to look for the Ataria as well for a lot of experience. CrisHeroes level 8 already. But so is Glacier on the left side, who now has the Unite move, and Leafin is about to hit it as well. But I think Inteleon just stole it away. Those 5 points and the experience. Who is down to 8.5 now. Acrobatics across the wall. Regice low on HP. Gonna have the Solar Blade ready in any moment now. Solar Blade coming down. And he secures the Regice. This time around. Good done by Omo. And they're gonna get a bit ahead in this early game now. Because they just made Overlord not be level 9. Usually he would be level 9 by now. But these super invaders are so annoying and annoying to deal with. Regilecki also being taken by Omo now. Overlord is just scaling right now. AG is just waiting. They're just trying not to go down. And they're letting Omo just do their thing for now. And then they're going to start taking over as soon as Venusaur is level 9. He's going to flank right now. He's going to look for the Unite move maybe on top path. There's the move coming down. Looking for the snipe. And he's going to snipe Leafeon. With that Unite, Energy Amp, and Solar Beam. Gets the Speedster. And it's going to stop the push for now. Regilecki is going to get cleared. 52 points. 30 points going for Blissey on bot path. It's going to put Edgy into a small lead. It's also going to stop Hooper from scoring 25. He's just going to peace out. And Umbreon's going to take on Trevenant, though. They're going to chase for the slow bro. I'm going to try to maybe score some points, but here 30 points will go in for the Inteleon. No, just not. The Icy Wind's going to be in time. Liquidation comes through into the Solar Beam. Enough damage to take on the Glaceon. They're going to try to score some more points right here. 24 might go in. Bliss Assistance goes on Inteleon. Try to keep him alive, but this guide is going to be enough damage to take down the Inteleon. Now Leafin is jumping forward, looking for the Solar Blade onto the Blissey, who has Ginger Door. Is going to dodge away from now, but it just sets up a perfect Horn Leech, and Blissey's for sure going to fall. Woodhammer comes through, Blissey goes down, and Overlord gets the Ataria though for a lot of experience. Wiz gets closer, but Leafin jumping forward into the Solar Blade with that Unite move, takes it down. Trying to get for 40 points now, but Inteleon at least is here to stop this from happening. Ooh, Slowbro dies right before getting maybe the Unite move out. CrisHeroes now in the chase, but he's also almost getting bonked by the Solar Blade. Has to acrobatic back to the right side, trying to go for Trevenant from basic attack for eject button forward, and he gets the KO. And now he has to run away from the Icy Wind, though, just barely is going to live with that soft egg healing. And it's not going to go down. Committed Unite and eject button fall, though, for 1 KO on the Trevenant. Which grants him not too much experience, because Trev is only level 8. There's level 11 now for the Venusaur, getting the Giga Drain Plus in. Oh, there's a Slowbro Knight going down onto Umbreon this way. They're going to take down Slash right here. They're going to score 40, 35, and 40 points. Big overcap there. And they're going to hoop on bound towards bot as well. Venusaur has used Smack Thread earlier and he's going to try to burst on Trevenant. But Trevenant gets here move out. It's going to knock up Venusaur. Horn Leech on the left side. But Trevenant gets taken down. Doesn't matter what. Looking for the next Solar Beam here onto the Glaceon. Chunks it to half HP. There has to be a Hyperspace Portal coming down to heal up Hooper and Glaceon. Currently a 4 against 4. Trevenant's joining back up. Inteleon is going to score 40 points on top path. Going to put AG into the lead again. Beam comes through. Hooper at half HP. We have 1 Unite on the left side. We have 2 Unites on the right side. So still advantage as well for the side of AG. And no one's really committing for this yet. Leafin is maybe looking for the engage. Trevenant has to Woodhammer to the safety. Now Umbreon's engaging with the map as well. He's going to stun out Glaceon and going to try to just go for this Regice. Bliss Assistance into the beam. And Blissey is able to secure the Reggie for the side of AG. Glaceon Unite just to peel away. He's going to put on the slow zone. But no one is going to fall. Both teams are just disengaging. While Hooper is currently looking for a jungle invade. Hooper going for the 40 points. Is going to probably get it off unless Blissey makes it in time. But no, not quite. Gets 40 points in. 7-point different now. For the side of AG still, but I mean, that's a point difference that doesn't matter. And we're already very close again to the final stretch. Just 1 minute to go for the final stretch of the second game in the grand final. Rin still fighting over this mid. Ataria is on his way to level 13. Still needs 1 entire level though. Overlord also on his way to level 13. Should be very close to it. Getting that current reduction on Solar Beam is going to be massive. Especially combined with a blue buff. and energy amplifier, which also gives cooldown reduction. It has an insanely low cooldown. But they're gonna get a free Regieleki right here, unless Overlord can maybe snipe it away, but he's not gonna go in range. Would be way too risky as well. So Solar Blade gets the Regieleki, or the Sky does. Gets the Regieleki. CrisHeroes very close to 13 as well. He's looking quite strong. I think AG's in a very good spot heading into this late game. They're in a very, very good spot. Leafeon always falls off towards the late game a tiny bit as well. Glaceon, though, is the backline carry. And he's just gonna keep getting solar beamed. So Glaceon has to watch out. Traveler goes down here on bot path. 8 seconds before Rayquaza spawns. Has a very low death timer. They're gonna try to all in now. Onto the slow bro. Egg Bomb is going to be perfect. Stop them from hyperspacing. But it's not gonna result into any chaos. They almost at full HP anyways. And Rayquaza now has spawned. There's going to be the beams flying out now. He has the blue buffs. Going to Giga Drain onto Rayquaza to heal up. Another beam. Snowball already at half HP. He has to use a hyperspace port on the left side to go back to full HP. And there's going to be another beam coming down, but only hitting Slowbro so far. Not the target you kind of want to have. You want to hit them on Glaceon or Leafeon maybe. Trap low on HP. Trap Blastoise Unite goes in, but there's a hyperspace portal and they didn't know about it. Huge mistake by Rin there. He wasn't realizing that the hyperspace portal was in that bush. He was trying to engage on those two members right there. But they had no vision on the hyperspace portal, and the Blastoise are completely whiffs now. Is this the Blastoise curse in action? Now CrisHeroes with the Unite move on the left side, but he's very deep right now. He's almost getting Icy Winded to death. Rayquaza low on HP, but AG is falling apart. Two members are dead. Rayquaza low on HP. Another Rayquaza auto attack, and he gets the second basic attack. Rayquaza secure for Tillion. Actually, no, Blastoise got it. Never mind. It looked like the basic attack of CrisHeroes, but Blastoise secures the Rayquaza for the side of AG, but it's not quite over yet. 100 points go in, but there's going to be a lot of counter scoring going in for Glaceon as well. Connor's trying to score those 100 points, but Inteleon will be there in time. Can they take him down maybe? AG, no. Glaceon gets KO'd by Inteleon. 38 seconds left. I honestly thought it was the Inteleon basic attack. I really thought. Double KO for Inteleon on bot path, and I think that's going to be it. 30 seconds are left. What can Omo do right here? They're about to be 2-0 down against the current world champion, who is looking to make it a double time. And they're actually still looking for scores. They can. They still have a shield on this Blastoise. They're going to score some more points. They can. That's going to be it. GG's. We have a 2-0 now. Even with the missed Blastoise Unite move, they're able to get that Ray and close out the second game. Draft for game number 3, we have Luminosity going for the Comfort Zoroark with the Comfey. On the right side, we have a Talonflame now. This is the ace, apparently. The last hope for Omo is resting on a Talonflame now with a double defender frontline. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't believe in it whatsoever. Up against Zacian, Comfey, Zoroark on the left side. CrisHeroes on Mew is also quite good. You know, Talonflame is pretty decent to Mew, so CrisHeroes has to be careful. I don't see what it does into Zoroark. I feel like Comfey, Zoroark is going to be just absolutely unstoppable this game. They didn't pick Gravity. They had a chance to pick Gravity. They only really have Wood Hammer as a counterplay and not too much damage, so I feel like Overlord is going to just take over. Or Rin even. I mean, what are they going to do against Zacian? They don't have a lot of damage. Like Zacian with the Comfey as well is going to be absolutely unkillable. What's going to happen now? Talonflame on the right side. What can Shore do on this? Not going for the Glaceon now, but I mean Glaceon into Zoroark and Comfey would be quite scary. Want to pick something that maybe is a bit safe and doesn't just get taken down. But I really just don't see what it's going to do in this game, or what it's picked for. It doesn't really have any, maybe like a Talonflame and Snipe Shot combo? Just Talonflame flying in, Snipe Shot trying to land. I have no idea, but I hope it's not a Snipe Shot either. I want to see Liquidation, of course. But I'm just trying to think what the game plan here right now is for the Talonflame. Because I just don't really get it. And we're already getting for the first KO. Just slide this down the Eldegoss. Cutting down vegetables. And the Whip also getting the last hit right there. Overlord not going for bot. He's going to score 10 points. And he's going to go for the Trevenant as well. Tempest is going to fall for sure right here. Actually, no, eject button away from the slash. Pain attack can't be reset. And Trevenant is going to live, but Overlord gets another 5 points. Another stack goes in as well. On his way to level 6 already. So Zaitari is also going to go over to AG quite easily. Win with that double stack with sword is going to just destroy the Zaitaria as well. But she doesn't get the Ataria, but he got squirted. It doesn't matter what. Who cares about the Zaitaria when you actually get an enemy Pokemon? Jumps forward onto Eldegoss, looking for another KO. Gets a double in. And 20 more points going with that 4th comp. Another 6 maybe as well. Overlord now invading the enemy jungle. And I have a very bad feeling about this game. I have a very, very bad feeling about this 3rd game of the grand final. Sure, we don't get a 3-0 for a 2nd year in a row, right, guys? Surely not. But AG, they look like the best team in the entire tournament. So, 6 more points going, 4 more points going. And Overlord on level 7 already. And Talonflame is just barely level 6 now. We were looking for an invade, but nothing was up in the enemy jungle. CrisHeroes was also chasing him down. Goes in with the flame charge now. Acrobatics back out. And now we have CrisHeroes working on those mid-Italia. Talonflame is going to join in with Acrobatics going in. Electro Ball is going to land on the basic attack of Mew. Is actually able to get the last hit. They're going to Edigos now. I think Edigos is gone. Edigos is completely gone. Talonflame is running away. Overlord's going to score another 7 points. Zershin is already level 8. 18, I'm level 8, yeah, not 18, level 8. Might as well be 18 with how the game is going so far. It's going to be rough for Omo to come back into this game already. Skirter getting low for now. Overlord going for the KO. Level 8 as well already. 2 levels above Talonflame. They don't even have a single level 7 Pokemon yet. 30 points also get stopped just barely in the last second. There could have been maybe level 7 for the side, but he's still gonna hit level 7, doesn't matter what. Overlord on the right side. Looking for the dive in. Has Feint Attack ready, has Illusion, is gonna get out, is gonna turn around onto the Inteleon, jumps in very deep. Grasson's going to land. Not enough damage though. Can they take down Overlord? The question right here. Basic attacks going in from Talonflame. Liquidation, and they actually get Zoroark. That's a huge KO now. And this could be it. Comfey is going to attach to Umbreon, is going to barely live. Now Chaos going in with 39 move, looking for Electro Ball onto Edigos, is going to get the KO as well. Agility is away, is going to live. And the Grass Knot almost hitting Trevenant, but not quite. Fly goes up. Can they take down Umbreon? The question star's going to be there. And the shield is going to keep Umbreon alive as well. Overlord on level 9, back on bot path, has Unite move up. Umbreon level 8 as well already. Level 8 XP share Umbreon. God, they're so far ahead in experience. Oh, but, Rin is caught. Gets a shield though from the Unite move. Might be done though. Is he gonna get out on time? No, the Reggie heal. The Reggie heal, I mean. But it's not gonna be enough with the shield as well that he gets globally across the entire map. 31 points going though from you though. And they already have 213 points over, and we have Umbreon engaging now. He's just going to take down Talonflame with that Unite move, slash diving onto the Inteleon now. Inteleon with liquidation is going to slow himself down. Electro Boy comes in, also taken down. And we're seeing a complete slaughter here. What is Omo? I really don't know. I'm really questioning Omo's draft right here. They could have maybe picked Comfey and Urshifu, and maybe could have played into this themselves, but instead they go for Blastoise Edigos into Zoroark, which do absolutely nothing. And they let also the Comfey go over to the Zoroark. Not even trying something. Last pick a Talonflame. 228 to 5 points now. And after having this long tournament, this could be a very quick grand final, sadly. Regieleki now being cleared though. They're going to try their best. CrisHeroes is also level 11 on this Mew. They're all so high level. They're going to go for this push now. Trying to dive in. There's a flank from Zacian going in. They're going to take down one already. Trevenant's down. Edigos is down. And it's going to get wiped right here almost. 4 members, 3 members down, I mean. Inteleon also getting almost taken down. Second goal is down. 336 to 5 points. And yeah, the triple question mark next to Shua's name. They're going to question mark themselves. What are they doing in this game? What was this Talonflame for? I have absolutely zero idea. It is so beyond useless. Warthog are getting taken down. Overlord in 11.5. They're diving onto Trevenant. And it's honestly kind of sad to watch. Trevenant's going to take him down. Feint Attack goes out. Trevenant's also going to just disappear. Umbreon's actually diving quite deep right here. They can maybe get a KO onto this Umbreon. But goes up with that Unite move. Is going to get shield. And they're going to dive back in. Blastoise is going to swap the rock. Talonflame is already down though. And we actually have Umbreon escaping. Overlord trying to run away. But they're going to get Overlord. And they're also going to get a Comfey. So that's 2 KOs. That's a good start. They can maybe go for the Reggie now and then look for a bot path goal push and close the gap. But Rin is just going to score 50 points, but here Talonflame is using the jump. I think he's not going to make it back in time, or is he? No, he has used Unite move though to stop Rin from scoring these points. And Rin is going to try to run away and we're being taken down. Trevenant's going to secure the Reggie. That's a good start to come back into this game. Eject button forward. The Hornage is going to miss. The Liquidation almost gets the KO on Umbreon, but not quite. Mew's going to try to buy some time. And Talon, though, is able to stop the 50 points at least. That would have been another just disaster if they get scored on in their main base. before the 2 minutes even hit. Only 22 points still on the side of Omo. And Regieleki up next. Oh boy. There she's gonna start doing it. Regieleki is slowly being taken. They're just gonna give it up. They don't care about it. This Regieleki is not gonna do anything. They're so far ahead. And Overwatch is actually going to engage now into this fight, onto this push. Blastoise going to the Rotter Spot Rapid Spin. Overlord is forcing the Comfy Knight from his own teammate. But that's totally fine. I don't think it's going to matter. CrisHeroes getting chased now by the Talonflame. Can they somehow get the Mew at least? Mew jackpotting across the wall. Gets taken down by the Liquidation. Yes, it's another KO, but 387 points already. They need more than just KOs at this point. They need a lot of points. Of course, Ray can always help. But I mean, Luis is 30.5 now, and Tillion is very, very strong. He has gotten a lot of comeback experience from these KOs. He's gonna be 14 on Ray. But they need to wipe, they need to get Ray, and then they have to score a lot of points. Which, I mean, it is possible. We have seen a lot of crazier comebacks happening. This would be nothing that we have not seen before. The question is, can they actually win a team fight fully, though? They have to take down Zershi and Zoroark and the Comfey and Umbreon. And, Slash also getting very close to level 12 for the Snipe Plus. So Spagan is going to poke a tiny bit. There's a Grassnode going out. Trevenant has to Hornish to safety. And we just have Rin eject buttoning forward. Could this be the play? But yeah, she has 2 KOs. They can't even take him down. Blast is not re-engaging. Rin just trying to jump in. Gets taken down. It's a 1-for-2. They're going to try to stun out the Zoroark, but he's going to just run over this Zeldegos. Did he get the final attack? No, he's going to chase him down. We have Blastoise down. Inteleon is down. Talonflame is down. They're going to take down Eldegoss as well. Eventually, Necro Boy comes in. Double KO. 140 to go. And they just have to keep farming that now. They only have one Unite move left on the right side with Talonflame. And this has to be one of the most anticlimactic grand finals that we have had so far. Absolutely terrible draft. We have had some bad drafts throughout this entire tournament. But to see this and like an elimination grand final game just hurts. This is absolutely sad to witness right now. Maybe they still have a chance. 1:15 to go. They have to get Rayquaza right now. They have to start doing it. Somehow find a way in. And they're going to do so. There we go. Finding a way in. Oh, that could be a KO into Mew. Maybe Mew's actually getting taken down. Maybe it's a chance. Maybe I've counter jinxed it now. Overlord's going to dive onto Inteleon though. And Inteleon's already down. Unite move goes in. Eldegoss low on HP. Blastoise low on HP. Grassnode's going to connect to Eldegoss. Insane for AG, of course, but I'm very disappointed by Omo now. Absolutely disappointed. Triple KO for Zoroark. They're going to ace them. And it's going to be the world champion in 40 seconds. They have to wait it out, though, of course. There's no surrender voting. What anticlimactic ending. AG, of course, deserves the world championship. They have had an insane tournament. They look like the best team. And they're going to be the back-to-back champion 2 times with a 3-0 in the grand final. Absolutely dominant. Overlord gets his back-to-back world championship with the 3 other teammates. Rin is going to be a first-time world champion after joining AG at the start of the year. Oh, yes, he's spinning around. Make sure he doesn't get penalty points now for spinning around from the enemy base BMing. Gotta be very careful with that. And you can see Overlord's exactly... They had a rough year. AG had a very, very difficult year. Very up and down. But they could reward it with a world championship. Oh my, and now they can celebrate. Back-to-back world champion. Luminosity Gaming. Absolutely insane. What a tournament run.